bring our money back. My elite, so we want our money back. My elite, so we are, bring our money back. My elite, we want our money back. That's so fucking years ago, stealing for 100 people. I'm an alien concept of who we carry complete. Continue one for people, we're all our political. Like kind of sorry, my people will listen to. So they're not going to school, they're in the safety billion. Black people so like in the street, we the safety billion. Paper people in the real, we the safety billion. Musicians, they're not being no safety, we the safety billion. We want a safety billion, so they're gonna be road. We want a safety billion for people in Locaco. We want a safety billion, see, we're going to get the people. That's why it's not a show. I'm fucking Jaraco. My elite. So we are, bring our money back. My elite. So we are, we want our money back. My elite. So we are, bring our money back. My elite. So we are, we want our money back. Fighting for culture where I was a stipulation. That's when that penny bonnet to play with a stipulation. I'm the daily minister for the stipulation. Then you can tell us we not get no stipulation. I'm making fun of what can be fun of stipulation. For what for the minute, second minute comment. For what for security, the flying will continue. My elite. So we are, bring our money back. My elite. So we are, we want our money back. My elite. So we are, bring our money back. My elite. So we want our money back. Yeah. MC Carol, I'm saying bring our money back. Silence individual.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men and women. Welcome to Tony Commander Galpohkpa Chesson Talk Show. We are at the end of the week. What do we have to show for this week? Chaos in Afghanistan, confusion and discombobulation in Liberia, the world at a standstill with this COVID-19 Delta variant go around killing people. In America, those people who haven't taken the vaccine are being packed in our hospitals, sick. Sorry some of them didn't do it, regretting. People still dying. In Liberia, we don't know what happened in our health department. We don't know whether we're going or coming, moving forward or backward. We don't know it still. And this is why I stay on Liberia. This is why I wake up every morning to talk about my country. Because if I don't, Liberia will go backwards. We already gone backwards. But thank goodness we just stepped into the 60s. We haven't gone to the 50s yet. And I'm trying to pray that we don't regress into the 1950s. But as we are now, we're far gone. We are far gone. Look at our leadership. Look at our leaders. Look at the CDC. Look at the CPP. They're all C and C. Useless people. What happened to our country, man? Then you think I would get up and put myself in this useless politics? No hair, no tail. Everybody just want to be leader. Look at the CPP. They don't know whether they're going or coming. They don't know what their mission really is. They're still talking about constitution like little childish children. Our organization that's been in existence for over 2 years now, they're still behaving like little children. Don't know what the constitution is. This is insanity. When you got big people behaving like ignoramuses, this is a problem. And I ain't got no shame telling you, I have no problem calling you ignoramuses, because this is a serious problem in our country. And leadership sucks. Leadership of Liberia sucks. From the presidential side to the opposition side, y'all suck. Big time. I mean, what kind of incompetence is this? Rustic, crustic old men. Incompetent. Then they want to lead a damn nation. I mean, this is disgusting. I'm glad I didn't put my hand in this cluster mess. What the hell? All these educated people can lead one nation. You got people like Obed, and all these people talking about they made George Weah president, and that's why our country sucks. You hear the man talking about we are the real country boys. Joe Weah and Joseph Boca, the real country boys. That's why we can't G, we can't haul. Everybody got some kind of damn identity in our country. And nobody Liberia. I mean, what's wrong, man? What's wrong? This is insanity. People still talking about this country Congo thing and they're not going nowhere. You see they're talking about, oh, we're just contracting with the real country boys, but we just been having bad leadership. You will always have bad leadership because you're deceitful, you're inconsistent, and you don't know what is good for you. And this is the same thing we're talking about. I'm not getting off it. You'll kill our fathers, then you'll bring the useless Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and let her put a whole damn family in the government. Where is justice? Then you're talking about country people. Y'all were picking the wrong country people. All of y'all wrong. Damn wrong. Because you're deceitful. You don't know your right hand from your left hand. And people don't want to hear that. They will hear it. Because that's the only way our country will change. Our people got to admit that they're deceitful. Our people got to admit that they're useless. If you do not admit to your wrong, how will you change? How the hell will you change? And here we are again. They see deceitfulness, they see uselessness, they see criminality all over again. 4 rusted, crusted people can't sit together and decide on a constitution. I mean, this is asinine. This is totally asinine. If these people can't sit down and decide on their internal constitution, how the hell can these people lead Liberia? You see these rusted, crusted men who say they're more educated than we are, sitting down there. They can't come to a conclusion on the constitution. You got the rogues and the criminals right among them, switching the constitution. With other people even knowing it. Now here we come again. Then when our young people and our people in the country say that the educated people are the problems, you all say, oh no, we're not the problem. We're not. Well, this is a typical example. How educated people with years of experience cannot decide on the damn constitution. You got rogues and criminals exhibiting the highest level of dishonesty, deceitfulness, and corruption. And you're not even leaders yet of the country. You're not even leaders yet. You're just on a path to leadership. And you're so damn screwed up. You're so damn screwed up. I mean, it's unbelievable. But before I forget, my backbone is Jim Vincent, the president of the Providence branch, and the ACP will be talking tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock. So make sure if you can make it, we'll be talking about the community, the black community of Rhode Island, and where we stand right now. Jim will be coming on every now and then to address us of situations in our community and what we need to know to move forward, to unite, to integrate, and come together. Okay? So make sure you be there to watch this 1 hour interview tomorrow evening. Okay, but let me get back to my topic, because this thing is so disgusting that our educated people are so damn backwards, are so damn useless, are so damn troublesome. What's wrong? What's wrong? Education is supposed to alleviate some of the hardship we got, but you're making education so damn difficult. We don't know whether damn education can help us or not. To do a damn simple constitution, you have 4 rusted, crusted old people sitting there, deceitful, useless, can't unify. What is wrong with you? And the Coca-Cola man sitting down there with all his years of leading Coca-Cola, he's just as bad as the rest of the 3 people from Liberia. Those years of Coca-Cola, they do shit for electronics, because they're all useless. And this is the kind of leadership that you bring to our country from abroad, from being years of leading Liberia, the same recycled criminals. Then you want to challenge George Weah. George Weah is a doctor. The man even got a degree. He's sitting down there. They got their own confusion. But at least we know where they're coming from. We know they're inept. We know they're incompetent. But they're still holding their kinja and pulling it. Then you have our educated people on the other side, just acting like useless buffoons. Fighting over constitution after 2-3 years of leadership. But you see, this is the same deceitfulness killing our country. And if we don't admit it, if we don't stand up against it, Liberia will not grow. Will not grow because we cannot be inherently deceitful and treacherous to ourselves and expect things to get better for our society. It will not. It will not. And our leadership demonstrated time and time again. The leadership, the stealing, the uselessness. For as long as the people receive it and $15,000 a month, for as long as our representative in the House and Senate for 9 years, this is corruption, this is stealing, this is ineptitude, this is disgusting leadership, and these people need to know it. They need to know it. They need to know it. You people are rogues. You people are inept criminals. You cannot rule a country for 9 years for 1 term. You people are criminals. You people are useless. You people are vagabonds. You people are dummies. Take it to the bank. And I will tell you time and time again. You cannot make $15,000 a month in the world poorest nation. You people are damn rogues. You cannot make $15,000 a month in a nation that is the poorest in the world. You people are damn rogues. You cannot have a legislature with dummies serving for 9 years in 1 term. You people are useless vagabonds. Change my country. Change my country. Wake up, Liberia. Wake up, Liberia. These vagabonds and dummies and damn criminals cannot rule us forever. They cannot rule us forever. And the government taking $15,000 a month in the midst of mass poverty. You bitches are damn rogues. Take it to the bank. Took it anywhere you want to take it. You people are rogues and useless criminals. You people are rogues and useless criminals. The leadership of Liberia are rogues, are criminals, are rogues, are criminals. You people are nothing but useless bastards. And our legislature serving for 9 years. You people are the dumbest people on earth. You people are vagabonds. You people are vagabonds. The Liberian legislature serving for 9 years. When you dumb people can't even read and write, can't even speak. You people are vagabonds. You people are useless. You people are useless. I swear you. I swear you. I swear you. You're useless. Take it to the bank. And I said it time enough so there can be no mistake to what I'm saying. When you are a damn rogue, you are a damn rogue. When you are damn useless, you are damn useless. The Liberian government, the men and women are nothing but damn rogues. The legislature, nothing but useless criminals. And this is not only how I feel. This is reality. People in America not getting $15,000 a month. Why would a poor damn country like Liberia, with people who can read and write, with people who can even speak English, make $15,000 a month? You people are a disgusting criminal entity in your own country. And if the rest of you Liberians can't see it, you're just as bad and dumb as the rest of your leaders. There's a problem with miscommunication. There's a problem with communication. There's a problem just being a Liberian. It's a problem. And some of us are tired. We just got to let you know where it stands. Because under no circumstances, a civilized nation, a civilized people, knowing that the poor will be dividing the wealth amongst the poor people, amongst a few people of useless inheritance. Useless people. Nowhere in the world will you see intelligent people stealing money in broad open daylight. Liberian government officials are rogues. There is no if, ands, and buts about it. You are rogues. There is no way you incompetent dummies will pay yourselves $15,000 a month when you know you can leave this government. You know you don't have the intelligence. Prince Johnson, that leader. Vonnie Sherman, that leader. Darius Dillon, that leader. All the useless people we got. Look at our political landscape. Nothing but idiots. Nothing but idiots. Somebody got to say it. Somebody's got to let my country know we need a light. We need the light. The real light, not the fake light, not the trash light, not the flashlight, not the bad light. We need the real light to save our lives. We need a real light to come into our lives. Our country is a mess. Our country is a dirty, nasty mess. And if you can see it, you can't admit it, you're part of the mess. You're a mess too. If you cannot see the mess all around you, you cannot smell George Weah and fucking Preacher Ronnie around you, this thing, they can put on all the cologne. They can put on all the perfume. This thing. Sting like a rotten potato. This thing. Oh, this thing. My people sting, 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 like the feces flowing in the waters, like the trash that's built like a mountain in Monrovia. My people stink. They stink, 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 stink so bad they don't even know it. My people stink so bad they don't even know it. They stink, 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 like the feces water that running through Monrovia, like the mountain of trash that sits in our city. They stink, oh Lord, they stink, 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 stink. Let me just get back to my lesson because I've been singing this stink song all day. Let me start my topics before I run amok myself. Lose control of my sensibilities. Today's topics are Liberia's maritime woes, conflicting issues on Niko Ivanka's sinking. 2, law enforcement versus police harassment and brutality. 3, Liberia is an unruly society. Let's get into my lesson. Liberia's maritime woes, conflicting issues on Niko Ivanka's sinking. The families of these people who died are waiting to hear from our government on the statuses of their family members, on this report from the sinking of this ship. Who is responsible? Who they're supposed to look to for redress, for compensation, for satisfaction? Our government has not reached to any conclusion on this matter. We have the Defense and Intelligence Committee sitting with the Maritime Committee, headed by one Zago, Steve Zago. Lawmaker from Lofa County. He's sitting on a case. He doesn't know whether to believe the report, the official report, or the managerial statement from the officials. So they're holding the whole process up over this foolishness. Now, here are some of the problems facing our country. Our maritime boss, Eugene Nangwe, came out and said that Niko Ivanka was banned. It was not seaworthy. This is from our maritime boss. Then the owners of the ship and other connected parties are complaining and saying, how in the hell Eugene Nagbe will say the ship is banned, it was not seaworthy, when every day they fly in the water. Every day they got permission to leave the port. How would they leave the port of Buchanan without permission? 10 times they have traveled from Buchanan to the eastern region, Maryland and all the places. 10 times. So how can it be banned? They are paying their maritime dues to the government of Liberia. How can it be banned? So here we are again. Here we are again. This is a joint Senate committee of the Defense and Intelligence and the Maritime. And they're fussing among themselves. Because one group of them want to accept the report, the official report of what happened, and the other group wants to accept the officials from the port report. And it's conflicting. because the government doesn't want to take blame for what happened. And from all indication, the Niko Ivanka was authorized to ply the waters of Liberia. The people were paying their maritime dues. The security at the port never stopped them. They have made 10 trips from Buchanan to the east. So all of a sudden, why are they so wrong? Why are they banned? Who's responsible for this thing? The port has security. The Buchanan port has security. The security didn't stop these people. And these are the problems we are facing. There is no safety and security in our country. The roads are not safe, the waters are not safe, the air. We don't have no damn air anyway. And this is a problem facing our country, the incompetence. Only the president can fly. Nobody else in the country can fly. So we're not making any money for the country from our air transportation. Now our water issues, Niko Ivanka, the ship that was built in Liberia, has been plowing the waters for so long. Now all of a sudden, it sinks and nobody knows what happened to it. It's a banned vessel. Nobody wants to take responsibility for it. They report in our Senate and our legislature, our whole house, they're conflicting issues over it. Why? Why nobody wants to take responsibility? Nepotism. They see corruption. This is how our people die all the time without any rights being observed of theirs. How long will go through these things? These are the same occupational hazards and safeties and all the things we're looking at. What happened to the workers on that ship? The workers on our dock? The people that were plying the sea? The dock workers? This is why it is important that we stop the stealing, that we have good government, because there are so many areas in our country where income is lucrative. We're not even tapping into the full potential of our country because of the stealing, because of the deceitfulness and lies, because of the double standards of leadership. We'll never go anywhere. Or people who are deceitful to themselves cannot go anywhere. You're not truthful to yourself. You lie to yourself and your own people. How will we ever achieve anything? We dream of glorious things, then we act like vagabonds and animals and wicked people to each other. Then we expect justice to just jump out of the sky and say, oh, you're free, you're just, huh? That's why Eddie Johnson said, look, you're eating food for butt. What's wrong with you? This is insanity. Everywhere in our government is incompetence. Everywhere in our government we lack safety for our people. This can't be the way we want to live. After killing our people, after killing our fathers for 50, 60 years, we cannot end up like this. This is not what we kill our people for. Look at the blood that has been spilled on Liberian soil by Liberian people, of our own people. And we're still acting like dummies. Then you expect me to walk on chalk line. Are you people crazy? Are you crazy? That ain't happening. I would put on my boots and start kicking people in the corner in the face. You know I ain't gonna waste time with that. So y'all better wake up. This is insanity. Everywhere in our country is incompetence. Everywhere in our country is stealing. Everywhere in our country is lack of good governance. What the hell wrong with our country? The leadership of our people got to change. Our leaders are too incompetent. Our leaders have no love for the Republic of Liberia, because if they love our country, they will want everything to go on well for us. They want us to generate enough money to build our country. They will want us to work together as one people by protecting everybody's rights and liberty and integrity. But look at how we are. Look at how we are, man. We talk about wanting justice, and truth. Then the same things that gave us these attributes and values, we step on them. And we sit there and watch our leaders and these people who's supposed to be setting things right for us, step on them, and we don't say nothing. Because we're all corrupt. We want a little pocket change. We don't think, we're so selfish. We don't think about the rest of us. That's what patriotism was all about. Thinking about the rest of us. Saying, no, they can't be stealing the money, man. They think for all of us. That's what matters. But if you keep thinking for yourself, for you alone, for you and your family, we can't be patriotic to you. This is the breach in the chain. Greed, antagonism, uselessness, failures. These are the things that breach the link between us. And when our leaders cannot demonstrate competence, when our leaders are dummies, and the people in our society are smarter than our leaders, but our leaders holding on to power and changes in our country to stay in power, how can I help us? Then you got a few people who benefited, supporting it. Oh, yeah, the man is good. The man is wonderful. The man is... What a man. And it comes back to haunt all of us. It comes back to haunt all of us. Look at our leadership. This is indicative of the kind of leaders we have. When we can't solve our financial problems, when our own financial problems are burden on us because of our ignorance and our failures and our greed and animosities and oppositions. When we put those things before Liberia, there can be no Liberia. Look at America today. They're coming together now. They're coming together because they got to. Because Biden did the right thing. Pull our troops out. Now they compare to work together to save their own people. Yeah, we have those people in Afghanistan got problems. We owe them this. But some of those people fighting for people, got private interests. Got private interests. Some of our lawmakers' interests are private. They're not public. They're not for us, our country. They're for themselves. And that's some of the reason Biden pulling out. But we have to understand these things. Nobody can come and tell us. We see how Donald Trump is greedy. We see how he's selfish. We see how he cares about nobody else. What do you think Donald Trump will change overnight and go to Afghanistan and make deal for America? No, it's all selfish. It's all selfish. And this is the same selfishness that transfers to our little world country brothers and stealing our wealth. Incompetent, won't stay in power forever. but yet they don't know what they got to do. Please don't call me in my show, folks. So this is what happened. And we have to understand that as Liberian people, our leaders are responsible and accountable to us. And when they keep acting confused and inconsistent with their duties and responsibilities, we have to check them. We have to check them. I said, no, dummy. They don't go like that, dummy. Get your act together. People are dying, have died. Families are waiting to put this matter to rest for their families. There are our government officials sitting down doing bullshit with the reports, trying to save their own family members who are negligent, criminally negligent. There our maritime boards come tell us, Niko Ivanka is not seaworthy. It has been banned. Then yet all the reports coming up, that's contrary to his own statement. So when our leaders put us in this situation that we can't trust them, when they can't make decisions like men and women, clear and succinct, for the advancement of our progress and livelihood, there's a serious problem with our leadership. There's a serious problem. And we cannot recircle the same leaders. We need new blood. We need new people who want to prove themselves, who will go up above and beyond to prove themselves. Not the old people that are serving our government so damn long, they're tired. And nobody can say nothing to them because they've been so long in the system, everybody's scared of them. They're just recycled dogs, just recycling them. We need new blood. We need young people who will show some initiatives, who will go above and beyond to try to prove themselves. But you gave us these old dogs time and time again. They got all kind of leeches and fleas and sores on them to lead our country. Then we're looking for good leadership. We're looking for judgment. We're looking for fair justice and fairness and prosperity. You can't get it. You can't get it. You think an old walk will change overnight? Old dogs don't like new tricks. Huh? Come on, man. Get your acts together. If we're building ships, if we go into this kind of level of advancement, we have to protect everything we build. We got to make sure that whatever we put in our waters, on our car, on our roads, are seaworthy and roadworthy. Look at the fire that happened the other day from that truck. It wasn't roadworthy, but we have no leadership. We have nobody that cares for the safety of our people. Look at the fire that started up the other day. That's what we're talking about, occupational safety. Occupational hazards. What are the rules and laws in place to protect our people that are working in those hazardous industries? Those are hazardous. The fire alone, the heat alone in those kind of places. What are the care and precautions taken to save our people's lives? What are the safety gears that are being given? Are they giving any? What are our labor laws on those things? This is what we have government for. This is what we have leadership for. So people can sit down and make sound decisions, not dabble in uselessness Oh, the report correct? No, we accept the official report instead of the police report. We accept the dark report instead of the investigative report. What kind of stupidness is that? What kind of stupidness is that? You cannot hide the fact. If the boss says the ship is banned and unseaworthy and not seaworthy and blah blah blah, and we'll come to find out he's a damn liar, and the ship been flying in the water, the people paying their dues, they been getting authorization and everything, how the ship will be banned? Then they come before our legislature, they got confusion with which report to accept because they want high things. They won't be useless and criminal as usual. And this is where we stand, my people. Our country will always lose funds. Our country will always be backwards because our leaders demonstrate extreme incompetence, extreme dereliction of duties, extreme lack of knowledge of the subject matter they're supposed to be handling. And we lose money. There is no way we'll progress in advance when every aspect of our economy is blocked because of inefficient, incompetent, useless, nepotistic leaders. We can't. We're supposed to be putting the best of the best in those positions. But we always put in the worst of the worst. The recycle, the old, the corrupt, the sinister. They don't give a damn. And we can't go on like that. So we have serious problems with our waterways. First of all, you got to resolve this problem and compensate those people. Put them to rest. Bring closure to their grief. Those people didn't want this case going on forever because of your incompetence. Let them know who to sue for wrongful action. Somebody got to pay for the death of their relatives and friends. So you'll conclude this case on Niko Ivanka. Let the people know what the whole situation is about. Let them know who to sue and not to sue, and bring peace and closure to their lives. Okay? But this thing can't go on. My second point, law enforcement versus police harassment and brutality. Look at what goes on in Monrovia. Every time I listen to Monrovia radio, I hear them talking about the brutality that going on at Red Light Market. How the police just go in, taking the people thing, throwing it in the dirt and in the water and walking away, taking what they want. You can't do that. These are the same things that caused the Civil War. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. You got to respect our people and citizens. That's the same thing I told you. These police officers have gangs. Liberians sit on the side and tell them what to do to make money for them. All of this got to cease and desist. Our police got to be men and women of integrity. They got to live up to their training. They got to follow the police conduct, the code of conduct. They got to discipline themselves and keep themselves clean. The government must provide the uniforms our police need because it is unconstitutional for our police to arrest people when they're supposed to be wearing uniform and don't have uniform. They are not identified. So you cannot have people dressed like ragamuffins and useless people in the streets carrying guns and badges and want to enforce the laws like policemen in our government. No, there are standards. Our police must be dressed properly. They must be trained properly. They must follow a code of conduct that is above stealing, lying, deceitfulness, treachery, and evil. Our police must be trained to be professional. They must be trained to earn the respect of the Liberian people. Right now, our police have no respect because of their behavior, because of their wanton disregard of the law and the rule of law. They are hated by majority of our people. This cannot be the case. This cannot be the standard for our police. Okay? You people need to stop harassing our marketeers. Every day on the radio, I hear how the police going there throwing the people thinking they died. You people will cause us to go into another civil war. You people will cause George Weah government to be overthrown. Because if you are holding our people hostages, if you are treating our people as animals and taking their rights away from them, and their dignity and pride away from them, and throwing it in the dirt and in the mud and stepping on it, you are not worth it to serve and protect the Liberian people. So, my people, if these people are such lawless people, something got to be done. Something's got to be done. These people cannot come to serve us and step on us because they got a law and a gun. They cannot do it. We got to rise up. We got to rise up. We got to rise up. Our fathers and mothers did not die for nothing. We did not go through years of civil war and suffering for nothing. For our police to come and behave the same way, with the same attitudes and behaviors that caused us to have a civil war, that caused us to come through years of suffering. We cannot continue to do the same things that brought us to where we are today. It must cease and desist. We must arrest Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. We must put her in jail. Somebody got to answer for our problems. Somebody got to answer for the problems of the Liberian people and our nation. It can't be George Weah alone. Look at what's going on in our country. How can our police be the very one to brutalize our citizens? To break their market and throw their things in the feces-infested water? Where's their food all over the place? You can't do that. The people are not criminals. You can't even do that to criminals. These are law-abiding citizens of the West African Republic of Liberia. You better respect them. You better respect them. And I heard today on the shows, on the Liberian shows, people talking how our police have code of conduct, have standards of discipline. Now everything going out the window. Everybody doing just what they want to do. And who you take complaint to? Who you take complaint to? Our system is broken down, man. And if our police cannot live by code, if our police is not disciplined, if our police do not have integrity, self-respect, we don't need no police. What we need police for? We don't need no damn police. Everybody can just protect ourselves. Because if they don't have those virtues, then they become praying mantises on our people. We have to be afraid of them because they are our enslavers. And we don't need enslavers. But the time of the Liberian people is here. Third, look at our country all around. For the very same reason of our leaders' derelict, criminal negligence in taking care of our society. Our society is unruly. Did everybody see that video today with the children at the Capitol? How they were tearing up paper, throwing it on the ground, jumping up, yelling, no law and order, and are right in the temple of justice in the legislature yard. No law and order, no rule of law. They didn't say they didn't care. But this is where we've come. This is the society that we've bred. This is the society that we are allowed to breed. Now we scared our own children. People telling each other, oh, yeah, accident with payment. Boy, don't, just sit down. Don't say nothing. Just close your door and lock it up. They will beat you up. People can't take the law into their own hands. That's lawlessness. And our country demonstrates lawlessness time and time again. And it can't change because our leaders are lawless. No matter how we have patriots among us, if the leadership of our country are not patriots, our country will go down the tube. Every effort will fail because they don't see it as a mission to lift our children up. They just see it as a job. When you do a job, all you need to do is come to work from 8 to 5 and go home. But when you have a mission to change your country, it's a part of your life. You sleep it, you dream it, you eat it, you walk it, you talk it. It's a mission. It becomes a part of you. But anybody can just do a job and come home and except you want a promotion or something, then you put that extra energy into it, or you love your job. Other than that, it's just an 8 to 5. 8 to 4. But this is the fact. And this is what I want to leave you with, because we have to understand where we stand. And if our society is a society with all rules, with all law and order, with all discipline, with all law enforcement who are conscious of their duties and responsibility of serve and protect, we don't have a civilized society. We don't have a sustainable society. The question bears on us of who are we? Where do we stand? What are our ideals and principles? What keeps us going and what makes us fail? But the time of the people is now. Aluta! Continua. My class is done. Have a good weekend. Remember, tomorrow I will have my class in the morning. Then after that, in the evening, I will have my conversation with Jim Vincent on the state of the Black community of Rhode Island. Have a good day and stay alive, and be alert. Stay alive, and be alert. Stay alive, oh, buddy, stay alive. Oh, yes, stay alive in the struggle.